Okay, first things first, I hope that title isn't too clickbaity. I tried to come up with something descriptive but concise. If I failed, let me know. That aside, welcome back, Canonites. As the title says, we indeed have some new Halo Infinite news thanks to the newly revealed Halo Nerf guns. So first off, yes, Nerf is making Halo stuff. I know a lot of people wanted that to happen, so I'm glad those people are happy. I personally love the Boomco stuff, but Nerf is definitely doing some interesting things here. Now, this is Halo canon. Y'all know I wouldn't be talking about this if there weren't some lore involved. And we'll get to that, I promise. If you want to skip over some of the general toy talk, there's a timestamp on screen and in the description box that you can skip forward to. So anyway, this past Tuesday, it was revealed that Nerf will be making Nerf guns based on Halo, starting with 3 products. The first is a literal pocket rocket from Nerf's Microshot line, the Spanker as a pistol, which, funny enough, you can basically make with Halo 5 thanks to a glitch. The second, also a Microshot, is the Needler, and I gotta say, for the moment at least, Boomco did it better. This looks more like a plasma pistol than a Needler, and man, how cool was it that the needles along the back were extra shots just like in Canon? It's so simplistic, but it's so inspired. I love it. But anyway, the third and final weapon is the reason we're here today, the Halo Infinite Assault Rifle. Again, taking inspiration from Halo Reach's assault rifle, this toy has a clip holding 10 darts and uses 4 C batteries to operate, so in some ways it is a step up from Boomco's AR, although it's single shot whereas the Boomco one, while pump action, was fully automatic. The AR blaster and the 2 Microshots will release on October 1st at most major retailers, the Microshot costing 10 USD apiece, the AR costing 50. Now, here are the big pieces of news. First, the AR will come with a code to unlock a skin with the toy's color scheme in Halo Infinite. So, while it was practically expected, this does confirm that weapon skins will return. I wasn't the biggest fan of some of the skins in Halo 5, but ultimately they were a cool feature. I can't say I cared one way or the other. Now, what stood out as more interesting to me was that this toy seems to name the Halo Infinite AR the MA40. To quote, "First is the Halo MA40 blaster, inspired by the weapon in the upcoming Halo Infinite." And there's more than a little to unpack here. First, MA40. The assault rifle from Halo Reach was designated the MA37 by the Army, but known as the MA5 by the Navy and Marine Corps. Manufactured by Misria Armory, the MA line of rifles entered service in 2395, with the MA5 entering service as the UNSC Army's mainline rifle in 2437. So, Misria Armory, adopted in 2437, that gets you MA37. With that, the designation of the MA40 would seem to indicate that it entered service or was adopted into some level of service in either 2440 or 2540. I'm personally inclined to think 2440, but that's my bias. It's entirely possible the MA40 entered service in 2540 using an older design for any number of reasons, and simply didn't see widespread use, or didn't see as widespread use as other MA rifles. Fun fact, although we don't see the MA5C until Halo 3 in the games, its use is documented as far back as 2526. And hell, if you really want to throw a wrench in the works, the MA37 has MA5C Mark IV printed on its side. Go figure that one out. Anyway though, shifting back to the MA40, it's further possible that 40 doesn't refer to a year at all. And with the way things are worded in the press release, the AR-40 in Halo Infinite might not actually be the MA40. To quote again, the Halo MA40 blaster inspired by the weapon from Halo Infinite. Inspired being the key word. So strictly speaking, while there is an in-universe gun called the MA40, it might not be the one from Halo Infinite. In truth, it most likely is, but I don't want to accidentally mislead people. Still, it's going to be interesting from a lore perspective to see what the background on this MA40 is. When I was talking about this on Discord, a user named Eternal Canadian proposed an idea that perhaps the MA40 is the Air Force's designation for the MA5/MA37. The idea would be that the Air Force adopted it in 2440, a few years behind the Army. That probably won't be the case, but I'd personally love if it were. Not for any particular reason, it just kinda sounds cool. But that's about it for what we can glean at this time. This isn't the first time we've gotten Halo news from toys, and it likely won't be the last. In fact, this upcoming weekend is the New York Toy Fair, and we know Halo is going to be there, so it's very possible we might get some glimpses at upcoming toys, meaning some small tidbits of what we could see in Halo Infinite. Years ago, the existence of Watchers in Halo 4 and even the Phaeton in Halo 5 were prematurely revealed by toys at fairs like the New York Toy Fair, so anything is possible with 2020 being Infinite's year of release. Keep your fingers crossed, we'll see. One last thing before we go, an update on the second video I originally promised this month. At the moment, that video is looking to be an hour long, so while I do intend to shoot for a release this month, don't be surprised if it comes out early next month. Still though, gonna shoot for next week. I just don't want to overpromise. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this has been Halo Canon. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, and if you really love me, hit that notification bell and leave a thumbs up. These both really help out the channel. I wouldn't be where I am now without your views and support, so once again, thank you. Keep on being awesome, Canonites.